hands on the brass instrument, you know, may lick their finger and wipe the mouth. I mean, the question is,
there aren't going to be studies like that because you're not going to have enough children of the same age to make a statistically significant sample. But we can give you studies of laboratory models where we looked at saliva, or fake saliva that has the same properties as saliva that's produced in your mouth, and comes in contact with these kinds of materials. So that's as close as we're going to get without doing human studies, and no one's going to do the human studies.
Mr. Mays, the question about the brass instruments, the statement in your second paragraph about there is no safe level of lead, do you think that children that are in the 3rd and 4th grade should be prohibited from playing brass instruments, considering the lead content of that brass?
I think children should not be exposed to lead unnecessarily. And children in the 3rd and 4th grade, I have a daughter in the 4th grade, and I certainly wouldn't want her to be exposed to lead if that was coming from an instrument.
So you would not let her play like the horn?
I would be very concerned about that, that's for sure. And she does not play the horn, she plays the violin.
What about the mouthpieces on most of those instruments are not brass?
Yes, exactly. But they're holding as we know, they sling them around and hold them, and they usually, if they rent one, I mean, my child that had one, they not only rented one for school, but since they had to practice a half an hour every night, they rented one for home. And so, they could practice at night and play it every day during class. And that would be an everyday exposure, and I just wondered if that would alarm you.
Well, it would alarm me that children are exposed unnecessarily to lead. And that's, again, the responsibility of the CPSC to look at the studies on individual cases. I'm here to talk about the harms of lead to children and how they need to be protected.
And I agree with you. Ingestion of lead is very dangerous. I don't want to diminish that at all.
Thank you very much for Dr. Best and Don